Hi everybody. So in this video we're going to finish up working on the fuselage attach bracket for the left tank. This requires a little bit of countersinking, and then you will also be attaching two shims, one to the top and one at the bottom. The one on the top will also include nut plates for attachment to something else later on. I forgot. It might be, I think it's the fuselage. I'm sorry, fuselage? Jesus. The wing skin. And then we are going to start working with the Pro Seal. Sorry, it's not Pro Seal. I want to get that straight. So it's tank sealant. So I'm going to be saying tank sealant because it is not Pro Seal. I did not buy that. I bought the same grade of sealant from Vans. And if I get in trouble for that, I'll just go back and bleep it all out. So yes, tank sealant. So I'm going to start talking about that now because it's a mess. I love working with it. I think it's fun. I know some other people, the vast majority of builders do not enjoy it. It's a binary sealant that once it's mixed and starts to cure, you get about 2.5, 3 hours with it tops. It starts getting weird and stringy. Anyway, there's a black component and a white component. And it's mixed, as everyone probably already knows this, at a weight ratio of 1 to 10. So 110 black, 10 parts white. And I went out and bought myself a nice cadre of picnic equipment. Well, there's a little bit of extra crack-ola for everybody. So I picked up some utensils. That's what I'm mixing all of this stuff with. So I got myself a little bathroom scale, or kitchen scale, and paper cups, and plastic spoons. I mean, this stuff is sticky. This stuff is like marshmallow fluff combined with jelly and gasoline. It's like napalm. Anything that it comes in contact to, it just sticks. And so what I do is get my little cup, I tare the scale, T-A-R-E, which means to zero it out. I add my black substance, and then I add my white substance. Although I should probably do the white first. But the problem is that the black substance, so the reason I do the black substance is I can do the black half first. That way if I add too much, I can always scale it back with my spoon. Pardon me. With the spoon that I'm using. If I try to just dump it onto the white and then scoop it back out, I could actually get some white with it, and then it would be contaminated, and that would be bad. So I do the black first, because it's the smaller quantity. That way, if I just drop in oh, there's 4 grams, perfect. Give me 40 grams of white and we're good. I'm not going to, try to get an exact amount every time. 5 and 50, so 5 grams and 55, and 50, sorry, seem to be right at about half one of those. You can see the little paper cup that I'm using, about half of one of those. I use 2 spoons for every mixture. I use it to basically kind of scrape one spoon off the other just to save as much as I can. And then I snap the top of the spoon off, and then I use the spoon handle to mix everything up. And in this first mixture, what you're going to see is that we are going to be working on the interior back rib. The main back part of the interior rib. So the interior ribs are cut into 2 pieces, or the interior of the fuel tank, sorry, because you have that fuselage attach bracket that goes in between the 2. And the back one is where the fuel sender is. It's also where the vent is. You also have a fuel return there. Here I'm just fiddling with Vans one. So you've got form holes with all the ribs, and you need to plug those up. So the outer ribs have form holes from when the ribs were being formed, and those need to be plugged. Vans gives you some rivets to use. I didn't particularly like working with them. So instead I just used a number 10 screw and lock washer and put tank sealant all over them. Anyway, in the next video, I believe, is when we will be doing all of the tank sealing. So we'll get into that soon. See you soon.